Hey everybody, this is a small trick right here. If y'all want to change your colors on because I'm working on a 20 gallon that is actually venomous approved, and I'll show y'all later on when I pull the plastic off. But we know we have the 20 gallons with the dark black um, plaid that's around the tank, and I'm wanting to change this to neon green. You can see some of the green down there. So one way to do it is from black to green, because if you color the green on it, it takes more green and still be dark. If you want it bright, paint it with flat white primer. That's what I'm using. So as soon as that dries on there, I'll hit it with green, and it's going to make this pop big time. Now I'll have this whole thing covered, so therefore I don't get paint on the glass. So, but yeah, white and brighter colors change colors a lot easier than darker colors. That's the rule of thumb on everything. All right, everybody, like I told y'all, I'm gonna see if I can fix that. I accidentally did the phone straight up and down. I need to do it landscape mode like I'm doing right now, so I'm so sorry about that. But this is outside of my garage, kind of where it's a mess right now. But there you go. Now I'm letting this thing kind of flash dry, which is go from shiny to like wet to dry looking to be kind of matte. And then I'm going to hit that with matte clear coat, so it'll lock it all down. I think I'm going to bring the ventilation out here. I'm going to do that to the vents. But well, there you go. With that flat white primer over that black plastic pieces on the enclosure, and then you spray all that white, and then make sure you have no black on it, and then you can hit that with any color you want. I'm doing green because I want to put black lights in my reptile room, and I want every enclosure to pop with the black light. That's it. I love the glow in the dark look. It looks so cool, so wicked. So there you go. Now I gotta go get the vents and bring them out here because it's ready for to clear coat. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The closure is done. So we have the vents, they're glued in right now. The silicone's wet because I just did it, so they're in. And what's cool about it is, you can see that there is screening on the inside of that, and I've super glued the screening onto there, so it's double screened, just like what in the state of Oklahoma requires for the ventilation to be. So yeah, and the reason I did not paint these tracks is because honestly you can't take this glass out. If you could take it out, it had a chance of falling, so you're going to do it like that. But yeah, this is going to be like in a cubby hole. You're never going to see these at all, so you're literally going to see it just like that. So, and what's cool is when the black light hits this, it's just going to pop and glow. So it's dry right now. Like I said, I hit it with matte clear because honestly I just like matte so much. Now you're going to let this whole thing dry and cure, because right now it's still soft. I can take my fingernail and I can scrape it right off if I wanted to, but honestly to the touch it is dry. It's not coming off. It's not tacky or nothing or sticky. So but it's on there. Like I said, the vents are the same color. So this is a venomous approved enclosure, and this is for neonates only, or maybe some small vipers. Okay, this is not a tall one. This is designed to be laid straight down like a normal 20 gallon and all that. This is your top. It says 3/4 inch glass, so you do that, put your lock in there, boom, and there's a tiny little gap there. So yeah, I just got to buy my lock and put it, because I took this lock off and used it for the timber rattlesnake, because this is what the timber rattlesnake was in when I first got it, when it had one button. So it was in here, and then it got bigger, so I upgraded it to a bigger enclosure. So but yeah, and then this Egyptian cobra that I'm getting is going to be freshly hatched out of its egg. My buddy's going to make sure it's eating good and all that and thriving before he sends it over. But there you go. And as the baby grows, of course, I'm going to upgrade it to a bigger enclosure, because come on, these are cobras that can get up pretty good size. So, but yeah, again, this is a venomous approved enclosure. My game warden said this is just fine for venomous snakes, and as they get bigger, The ones that I build are just fine. Just like this one right here. This is a completely custom made wooden enclosure, and he approves this. I have ventilation on it. The ventilation's on top on here. Let's see. Yeah, on the top and on the sides. And these are metal. Okay, this is straight metal. It's not plastic, so there's no way that snake's getting out of it. And it's glued into liquid nail. So, and I made sure every joints and everything are glued together and screwed together, so there's no holes in this except for ventilation. That is it, and these are approved for venomous keeping because it meets up to all of the requirements. So yeah, but I need to put a background in there for you, buddy. Might pull him out and actually do a rock background one of these days. Of course, he's not staying in there forever. These, you know, these timber rattlesnakes, they get big. There he is way back there. I need to clean the glass. But as y'all know, timber rattlesnakes get big, and he is a male, so 5-6 feet, so he's going to get a lot bigger enclosure than this one. This is just for him as he grows up. So there you go. That's it for building another enclosure, which I really didn't build it. I just painted it, and yeah. So I guess I built it because I ordered the vents and I put the screen in and glued them in off camera, but I really just changed the colors of it, painted it, and brought it more to life. So yeah, hey, if y'all want to see the baby cobra when I do get it, well, y'all know what to do. If y'all want to see any other enclosures, y'all know what to do. If you want an enclosure and you are close to Durant, Oklahoma, reach out to me on Instagram. Tell me what you want. I can build one, or if you have one you want me to change the color on, I can do that too. Alright guys, I'm getting out of here. I gotta get ready for the podcast. The Hobby Hanger podcast is what I'm going on. Literally here in about an hour. Eek!